Hello everyone and welcome back to another video of Unit 7 arrays, and in this video we are going to look upon to the array of structures. Yes, you heard it right. Just like we have array of pointers, we also can have the array of user defined data types such as structures. We can also have array of enumerations and unions also. Okay, so first of all we need to define a structure, and I'm again going for the student example, and this time I'm going to store the name of the student and percentage of the student roll number and the percentage of the student. I'm going to store three things. For that I need to write struct. The name of the structure I'm giving is student, and first of all we have name, and that would be a string, or you can say array of characters. So for that we need to add a name, and maximum I'm specifying the size of 20, and then we have um, roll number, and then we have percentage for per. Okay, and I guess I have all the elements that I need to have now. Okay, I have written the wrong spelling for struct, struct struct. Okay, and now what I'm going to do, I'm going to declare an array of objects of the structure students. I need to write struct student, and the name of the array I'm going to give stu, or maybe capital S. I'm going to store the data of 3 students. Okay, and for storing the data I am again going to use a for loop, and for printing process also I am going to use the for loop. Okay, for int I, and I is equals to 0, I is less than 3, then we have plus plus I. Now I have specified two printing statements. First says enter the data of the student, second says enter the name of the student. And if you remember, name is an array of characters, or you can say string, and we want to accept the name until enter is pressed. We don't want name scanning process of the name gets rejected as soon as we press space bar, okay, or we enter any sort of white space character, because we know generally if I'm going to use percentage as, it is going to terminate the scanning process as soon as I press space bar. And student may have a surname and may have middle name also, so I am going with the process of caret symbol slash backslash n, and sorry, where is the cursor, and then we have star percentage star c, if you remember that. And then I need to access the name of very first element of the array of students. For that what I'm going to do, si, this will give me the very first element, or you can say very first uh, block of memory of the array s. Okay, and I have first object, and then I'm going to have name. Okay, and let's enter the roll number and float percentage. Now you can see that I have written both the printing and the scanning statement for roll numbers and the percentage of the student, and you can see I have added ampersand here but not here, as if you remember earlier, we don't need ampersand sign for entering the string value. Okay, and for the normal integer and for floating point variables we need ampersand. Okay, I'm again going to copy and paste this for loop only for the printing statement, and there we don't need very first statement, we need name of student, simply n name of student, and we should be printing the name, and for that we have percentage s, and then the name of the student itself, that would be s I dot name. And we don't need scanning statements in any of the places, and we do need new line character. Here we have percentage d and s I dot roll number, and here we have backslash n, after that percentage f backslash n, and there we have s I dot percentage. Okay, so we have printing statement and we have scanning statement, and let's see what we have as an output. And let's see, and we can see in output the program is asking us to enter the name. Let's be Amit Roy, and roll number will be 1, percentage is 77.5, and you have encountered again the same issue. And what this issue is, if you remember earlier, this issue is for of buffer memory. So we need to clean buffer every time we enter, or you can say every time we enter the name of the student. If you remember, we used a while loop to clear up the buffer memory, but this time we are going to use a function, a predefined function that is in standard library, and let's see how we can use that function. So we need to include stdlib. After that, we need to use a function called flush, and flush function f flush instead, and that function is going to clear the buffer memory. And let's see, we are going to run f flush, f f f flush, and then we need to enter stdin, and that is going to flush all the buffer memory for us automatically. So let's run the program and see what we have now. So let's enter the name of the student, Amit Roy, and the roll number will be 1, percentage will be this time 87.7, and we are again encountering the same issue. What is happening? Let's try this, try to run the buffer memory before entering the name of the students, and let's see what we have now. Stop. So let's see what we have now. Let's enter the name again, Amit Roy, and the roll number has 1, percentage as 77, name of the student is now our program is working, will be Ritika Loya, roll number is 2, percentage would be 95, and name of the student is maybe Shivam Rana, and roll number will be 3, percentage will be 88. And we are going to print all these things out. Yes, our program is working very well. We are able to print all the things that we entered, and this was all about array of structures. So see you in the next video.